Here we are at part 6 of my bonus videos for Mega Man and Bass. And we are going to be finding the CDs in Dynamoman stage. 13 of them. I guess ended up talking more about just random effects of my life than the game I'm actually playing. What is up with that? But yeah, I'm just trying to make this entertaining, hoping some of you out there are actually enjoying my random babbling going on through here. But yeah, it's kind of interesting the way I record. I kind of like it since I have to watch, what I'm doing when I'm recording. So that's why sometimes it doesn't sync up quite right, because I'll see something happen and then I'll be like, oh, and I'll talk about what just happened. Like, hey, I just shot that guy. But I bet in my final record, when I go, hey, I just shot that guy, it's not going to be at the time that the bullet hit him like it was when I was saying it, because there's a slight audio desync. Well, not really a desync, it's just I have to, respond. It takes time for the images that I'm seeing to go to my eyes, to go to my brain, for my brain to formulate a thought, and send it to my mouth so that I can say something. Wow, that was complicated. But yeah, I kind of like the way I do this. I gotta watch myself play, and then I just kind of try to talk about what I'm doing while I'm playing. Sometimes I have a plan. Like with the RPGs, while I'm sitting there editing out the video and stuff, it usually takes me like 30 minutes to actually edit out a 10-minute video clip. I try to think about what I want to say, what I'm trying to demonstrate or show in this particular video and whatnot. I don't know, I kind of like my style. Always trying to improve and become better. The ultimate goal in life is just I always try to do a little better than the day before. My videos aren't perfect by any means, I know that, but I think having errors and mistakes and just things kind of makes everything kind of seem a little more human and a little less commercialized. Because there's no way this stuff would ever become commercialized, because it's not perfect. If somebody watches something on TV or somebody's going to pay me money for this, they want it to be perfect. They don't want mistakes and errors and little human things. I'm sure people would have to completely redo the audio, especially my older stuff. Man, my video is actually kind of crappy. My old microphone that I used to have really sucked. That'd probably make me redo the audio for it and follow some script and just completely take out all the human, in the whole project. Man, I think my voice box is getting tired. This is the 6th one I've recorded in a row, so I've been talking for almost an hour straight. I think I'm just running out of breath, so maybe I'll shut up for a while. Probably take a little breather break after this, but I want to try to get these guns done and start getting these processing, because it takes my computer a really long time to process the videos. At the quality rate that I've been using, which is like 1,000 kilobits per second on 640 by 480 resolution or whatever, it ends up being about a 50 megabyte file, which that's cool. H.C. Bailey was talking about trying to upload over a gig file. I'm just like, good lord, I can't imagine that. It would take my computer days to render something of that size. Currently, with the file size I use, 1,000 kilobits per second, 640 by 480, comes out to about a 50 meg file. My computer renders at 15 frames a second. So, yes, don't forget about the second CD in here, because you're so excited to grab the one on the top that it just seems very forgetful. There is one down there, the metally was hiding it. I almost forgot that one myself, so I thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway. My computer renders at 15 frames per second, which these videos run at 30 frames per second. So 10-minute video takes my computer 20 minutes to render it. And since my upload bandwidth is so god-awful, it's like 128K up, it takes like an hour to upload the 10-minute video. Yeah, remember when I was going through the level? Told you to be careful. If one of those guys hits you, it'll knock you off into the pit. But yeah, it's it's a lot of processing time. I kind of wish my computer was faster, but yeah, did you see the CD fall? Well, that's a fast CD right there. We'll have to pop back and grab that one with bass. You can't get that one with Mega Man. Bass is the only one fast enough to grab that CD. So, 4 CDs remaining in the level. So yeah, I gotta have my computer work a lot, which is why I have really late uploads sometimes. It's like 2, 3 in the morning whenever I upload stuff. It's because since it takes so much time, I can't really use my internet while I'm uploading, so I generally do uploads whenever I'm like going to bed or when I have to go to work or sometime when me or my wife are not home and the computer's not doing anything anyway, so might as well, you know, make use of it when I have the chance. And I can't record and process at the same time, so I think it's kind of annoying, but I'm not currently recording anything at the moment. I'm kind of just practice playing things, so I can do lots of processing, which is why I'm able to process all of these in one night. But when I get on to recording something now, I won't be able to really do that anymore. But yeah, the raw video files end up being a little big. I have this thing called a Dazzle, and it does the codec compression automatically. It's a hardware-based codec compression, so all my computer has to do is just write down whatever it's saying, because it just it automatically does the compression, and then sends it to the computer, and the computer just has to write it down on the hard drive. But my record rate is something like 1.2 gigs an hour. To trying to use spread drill, but that did not work. Yeah, 1.2 gigs an hour for my raw video, which is kind of a lot, but I've got like 800 gigs of hard drive space. I've been upgrading my hard drive slowly over time just to have lots and lots of space. And once I get done with a game, I burn it all onto a DVD. Yeah, isn't that one neat? You gotta burn it from this side so we can go grab it later. When I get done recording a game, I go and take all the video and stuff and burn them on the DVD. So I have this big shoebox full of like 100 gigs of like, no more than 100 gigs, probably like 300 gigs of video that I've done so far. I've been doing these things for like 2 years, so I've accumulated a lot of video. I just wish I could go faster. I mean, it seems like it's just taking me so long to like get anything done that I really want to get done, because I can only do like so much in a day. I have limited amounts of time, particularly doing RPGs. It takes me, you know, like a few hours just to prepare and process one video to upload. So doing 2 a day, you know, it takes a good chunk of my free time every day. You know, I gotta work and sleep and do other things too, so wish I could just go through these faster somehow. I don't know. I guess it'll be right. There's no hurry. Been having a hankering to do some Final Fantasy VII, but my guess it'll be maybe this time next year by the time I get to that. Probably later than that. But oh well. I'll get to everything in due time. Got all kinds of fun stuff I'm wanting to do. I'm gonna do some Breath of Fire 2 sometime. Finally do the sequel to that one. Got all the Breath of Fire games. You don't want to forget about that good series there. Got the Suikoden series. Love those. And Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy. And Xenogears and Chrono Trigger. And just all kinds of fun stuff going on. Alright, better get serious here for a second. This is a very tricky CD to get with bass. Now, we're on the screen. We got the diodes here. And if you stay on the conveyor belt, you notice it gets faster. We want to wait until it gets as fast as it possibly can. It'll start moving us over, and then quickly dash with the conveyor belt. And we can move fast enough to grab that CD.